This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of GSP Resource Corp, Mr. Simon Dyakowski. Simon, it's great to have you back on. Got ourselves a bull market. It seems like we chatted just a week or two ago, and here we are up some $300-400 in the gold space since then. Copper touched record highs overnight. Interesting times. Great time to have some news. You had some news here recently that I would love for you to provide the context on.
Yeah. Hey, thanks very much for having me on. And, especially copper in this bull market is, looking really interesting. Just over $6 a pound. And obviously our project here is primarily a historic high grade underground past producing copper mine with some interesting gold and silver aspect to it as well. So the news that came out earlier this week was related to a big soil grid that we did around a number of the new targets that we have at our combined Alwyn Mur property. And what was particularly of interest to us was on the Mur was a little bit more extensive mineralization than we had previously anticipated. So we did sample the southeast corner of the property, and there are distinct and elevated levels of copper beyond where our planned drilling is to occur. So this is quite positive for us. Gives us a little bit more room to target as we are preparing to drill there in the coming months. Just waiting on the final permit on the Mur. And then we've also found some potential to expand the in-pit mineralization to the south with some very encouraging results to the south of the current resource boundary where there is a gap in the drilling. So all in all, this added to the rest of the results from the 2025 exploration program, which had a large component of rock chip sampling, some terrace spec analysis, and finally the soil. So we're looking forward to drilling these enhanced targets over the coming months.
How is the permitting playing out? I know that we're waiting on that final, right? And obviously the timing couldn't be better to get drills turning. You've done a great job clearly delineating the target, or the targets, I should say. But how's the permitting coming along? When are you anticipating being able to receive that?
It's imminent here. I think it's any day. We've answered all the final questions. So, nothing's been flagged as sort of super concerning or concerning at all. We have the bonding amount. We've figured out the water plan. So all the sort of nitty gritty details have been ironed out. So I would anticipate getting it, very shortly. So I think that's an upcoming catalyst for us. And locally there hasn't been that heavy of a winter this year. So we would be able to get in there and drill, within a few weeks of receiving the permit. So we are, eagerly awaiting that final receipt, and we're ready to go. I know there's a drill available for us, and they are ready to drill there up in, if it's March or April, we'll be going and drilling at the Alwyn as well. And this time we'll have a formal announcement out on the drill plans, of course, but what we're considering amongst the team here is, a little bit more of a robust drill program. We had, previously we've done sort of 1,000-meter programs targeted to sort of one area. And this time we're hoping to get in and drill, not only the Mur, but also the Apex, the western extension of Alwyn, the southern extension of Alwyn, and potentially the Owl, which is it's the AL target of the Owl, and that one is to the north of the Alwyn property, and that's where we have a buried target. So a couple of high risk, high reward porphyry style targets for an undiscovered system, and then some medium to lower risk targets to expand on what we've already what's already been discovered, but we think can grow significantly in terms of near mine expansion at Alwyn.
Could it pick a better time to kick off a drill program here? Copper, gold. I am excited to see that drill turning. I'm glad you have one lined up, as I know that's becoming an issue for a lot of companies, even with the capital and permits in hand. So good on you for getting that taken care of. Looking forward to having you back on when you get the permit, Simon.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for having me on today. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time. Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.